Hello. Back at it again with the same character. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore, etc. Alright, enough talk. Let's go. Now, I did move him to Goldshire and basically stopped him where there's threats to contend with, so... Didn't want to bore you with the interstitials. Okay. Huh. Let's make some water, some food. Hold on. Audio's a little wonk for me. Okay, I at least want to hear. I at least want to hear the voices. Probably a bit higher than that. Wonder if you can hear it at all. I should have watched back my other video. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to go back to the inn for a sec and then watch back some of my other videos while I pause recording. Okay, BRB. Okay. That should be better. Emote sounds were off, and...
I had an idea for a device that you could put small pieces of bread in to cook, but in the end, I really didn't think there would be much of a market for it.
And I didn't even have this exe registered in my game's audio thread, so yeah. Not the greatest. So I did a couple videos like that. But you didn't miss very much. I'm sure. Sorry, coughing. Popcorn. Bits of popcorn down my windpipe. Not great. Anyway, picking up quests, killing boars. You know the drill. I'm probably gonna turn my mic off so my coughing won't bother too many people. So BRB with audio.
The Brackwells have a prize-winning pig, Princess. The sow is huge, and she got that way from sneaking over here and eating my veggies. So before she comes to our fields, Princess must die. Bring me her collar as proof of the deed, and I'll give you something for your time. Princess is usually over at the Brackwell pumpkin patch, to the east and beyond the McClure farm. Get her before she gets hungry and comes back here. I lost my necklace and think that gutter snipe Billy McClure took it. He's usually scuttling like a rat around the McClure vineyards east of here. Get my necklace back for me and you'll warm an old widow's heart.
Looking for something specific? Safe travels.
Oh, I'm cursed. My heart belongs to Tommy Joe Stonefield, but our families are bitter enemies. So I can't see him, even though my eyes ache to gaze upon that handsome face. Please take this letter and give it to Tommy Joe. He's usually at the river to the west of the Stonefield farm, which is due west of here.
Okay, I'm gonna go get a water here, just to clear the throat, keep it clear. Ignore the heater. House heater is running, which is good. Okay, and I've got AG2Q in the background, the most recent one, so if you're trying to keep up with speed runs, you'll hear bits and pieces in my background audio for my mic. Just because I tend to watch YouTube on a TV rather than in my browser. Also, I don't typically play with game
Hey, though
audio
this wild
because
boar meat is tough.
game
Simmer it
audio
enough and it sure does make for some
tends
tasty
to
pie.
incur
Here you
DMCA's
go.
wrath.
And when you give this pie to that Billy, you
In
tell
fact,
him
any
I hope he
music
chokes on it.
tends to incur DMCA's wrath, so no more music. Ever. For anything. And if I can't separate the music from the other audio, then I'm just gonna turn off all the game audio.
Good day.
I can't stand us being apart. I have to see her. Please,
Because that's
adventurer,
what
talk with my
thought
grandma.
eating
If anyone can
does.
find a way to bring me together with Maybelle,
I
she
would rather
can.
not
She's
have
inside our house
DMCA
east of here.
bullshit me around. I need more meat. For cooking. Until I get one character up to 60, I'm going to attempt to max cooking on every character.
While our families are feuding, Tommy Joe and Maybelle don't have much of a future, but maybe we can get them together for just a little while. What can we do? I bet William Pessel has a potion to unite our two young lovers. Here, take this note to William. He's staying at the Lion's Pride Inn in Goldshire.
Yeah, you might hear me go silent quite often because I don't have much to say most of the time. It's just how I roll. Pretty boring. But I'm gonna try to do interesting things for my forays into hardcore again. Because, I don't know, I'm looking for interesting stuff to do. I just generally want to get back into the game as best I can with higher skill while I look for IRL work and work on school. Just get my skills up in general. That's kind of why I'm taking on streaming and making more YouTube content because, well, I need to do something with my gaming. It's not sustainable as it is not to do anything, so yeah. consistently. So not much has happened since the last time I recorded. Basically just sleep and homework. I had to do homework before I could conscientiously record another video. Because, I don't know, I just rolled like that. And I don't want to talk about my school experience because, well, I advertise to my fellow students. It wouldn't do to discuss that here in public. So I'll just say it's going okay. I tend to regard organized education a bit bitterly because of previous experiences being somewhat underwhelming. And with a mountain of debt to show for it. So far, it's too early to say that where I'm at is setting apart my understanding of what education can be. Or not. It's just too early for that. I'm in it for the results. Kind of doing wand only through here because everything is gray-green, and but it's a cave, so I'm kind of conflicted about that. Throat clearing, recovering from a bit of food in my throat. sorry for sighing so often. It's a thing I do when I'm not thinking of anything to say. Alright, I'm just gonna be a bit safe. That was as unsafe as it could possibly be. And good God. Basically, don't try this at home, kids. Don't be like me, delving into caves, just hit the elites. Well, this is not just to hit the elites, this is quests, just quests. So many potions. I'm gonna have to offload these to my alt. At least in the beginning, up to maybe 2 stacks, and then leave the rest. Vendor the rest. Oh, poor boys. Getting wrecked on Goldtooth. Yeah, you're on your own here. Oh, kinda. Go. Play here at 8 when you leave tomorrow at 12. Boggles the mind. Must be trying to go for the authentic human mage experience. Because they're bored of snow. I was there once. Bored of snow. Just sick of it. You got it, baby. Just keep going. Alright. We are full inventory at the moment. Even while we picked up a free bag. I know that these give me no experience, but I'm just getting in the habit of killing things as I go. Because when I don't do that, I start getting freaking lazy. Getting lazy is the enemy in this freaking experience. It is the biggest killer. So I might as well be hyper vigilant for every mob, no matter how small. Junk to drop. Basically, drop the cheapest thing. And it automatically updates with the cheapest thing in my inventory. So I just shift click it when I need to make a point of space, basically. Basically.
What?
Thanks for the dust, adventurer. Here's your cash, and here is a token from associates of mine. You might find it useful. Useful.
I'm basically basic. In every basic way. I want these gone. I want these to keep. That goes. It's this.
Light bless you.
Okay, put it in the bank for later.
Well, this is bad news. What's next, dragons? We'll have to increase our patrols near that mine. Thanks for your efforts, adventurer. And hold a moment. I might have another task for you. Thanks to you, we know the Fargo Deep Mine is infested with kobolds. Now we need a scout to investigate the more distant Jasper Lode mine. Explore Jasper Lode and confirm any kobold presence. To reach the mine, travel east along the road until you reach the Tower of Azora. From the tower, head north and you'll find the mine in the foothills.
Be the protector of funds, but I don't know. She also keeps materials and stacks of potions I don't really need at the moment. I don't really know. I used to segment my multiple bank alts into...
You were busy hunting kobolds, were
carry.
you? Thanks for the candles, adventurer, and here's your reward. My brother Morgan is waiting in Stormwind for my shipment of candles. I don't have enough time to make the trip myself, but if you'd like to take him the shipment, he'll pay you well. I've packed up the candles, and you can find Morgan in our shop, Pessel's Apothecary, in the Stormwind Trade District. My heart goes out to those two poor souls, Maybelle and Tommy Joe. I remember being young and in love once. There must be something I can do to help them. Let me think. I can make an invisibility liquor for Maybelle so she can slip away from the McClure Vineyards and go to Tommy Joe. But to make the liquor, I need some crystal kelp. Although the kelp usually grows in the ocean, sometimes murlocs collect it. See if the murlocs near Crystal Lake have any. Crystal Lake is just east of Goldshire.
Hold on. I should do more cooking. No, thank you. I'll just be over here cooking. Alright. I should postpone breaks in Stretchly. 5 hours. Also, the time I spent
What can I
calibrating
help you with?
my audio settings does count for the
Go
in-game
with
break
honor,
timer.
friend.
So what I'm going to do instead is take a small break here, stand up, stretch, then get back in the game. Easy peasy. Alright, let's go kick some Murloc ass, insofar as we can. Might do some fishing off stream. Maybe. But, I don't know.
Hello.
I can teach you fishing skills.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
I can teach you fishing skills.
Oh, fisherman of fishers. And we're done here. Ain't nobody gonna sell me a rod, and I don't want a rod. There. Just reasons. Kinda want to save my mana for oh shit moments. Like ads, escapes, polymorph, elites that come out of nowhere. So wanding everything down seems the best tactic. Yeah, and once I get to the point where I'm no longer doing quests much with beasts involved, probably within Westfall, I'm probably going to switch to Tailoring. But, no, I should probably hold off from that. Because the skins get a little more lucrative when you're into the medium leather category. But I don't know. I want to make bags, damn it. Speaking of ads, got some coming up from behind. So I have a team meeting today. So I'm going to be doing my 3 hours for this recording and then heading off to do that for a few hours, depending on what we determine needs to be done for our assignment. It's a good deal. So it gives me some time to reflect and just generally take a break. Do some IRL stuff that needs to be done. And I will not mention my team members by name. Or should I? Ever. It's not necessary. And if I do, then that's kind of the video expunged. Either that or I need to intensely edit. Not that good at editing. All I know how to do is isolate some keyframes, etc. Isolate some segments between keyframes, etc. It's not very sophisticated editing skills at this current moment, but I assume I will get better over time. Also, I'm not killing as many things as I should be to get cloth. I deal with the caster. Seems like a good plan. Now, I don't normally do extra quests. But I did Gold Tooth because it's easy enough. And it's right in the same area I was, so who cares? Who cares what the guide thinks? I do me, and no one else. You know what I mean. Admittedly, I could have live streamed for a few hours rather than simply recording, but I don't know. My streaming eats my internet connection for lunch.
Need help? Yes, Murlocs have settled in and around the streams of eastern Elwynn. We don't know why they are here, but they are aggressive and at least semi-intelligent. A few days ago, we sent 2 guards, Rolf and Malachi, to investigate along the river, and they have not yet returned. To complete my report, I must know what happened to those men. Travel north along the river and find the guards, or their remains. Hail, adventurer. Wild animals are growing more and more aggressive the farther we get from Goldshear, and the Eastvale logging camp suffers nearly constant attacks from wolves and bears. We could use your help out here. Looks to me you've seen quite a bit of combat in your time, adventurer. If you haven't already, you should report to Gryan Stoutmantle. He heads up the People's Militia aimed at protecting the farmlands of Westfall. I bet he could use your help. You can usually find him in the stone tower on Sentinel Hill just off the road in the middle of Westfall.
So it's the morning.
I've got a real problem on my hands. I have a deadline looming
Where
for
I
an
am.
order of lumber, and I'm running out of time. The wolves and bears
I don't
north
know
of
how
here have
long
chased my
this
workers away from the
new
bundles of wood
sleep
that they've
cycle's
already
going
chopped.
to
I've
actually
already
last.
talked to Deputy Rayner about clearing the animals, but I need someone to
Continues
go
because
collect
I
the
feel
wood for
pretty
me.
damn good
If you could collect 8 bundles of wood
being
for me,
awake in the
I might
morning.
just make my deadline.
What can I do for you?
Tired of always being awake at night. Never having anyone to talk to. Aside from chat. Still.
For the Alliance.
Message in chat reminds me that I should feed up for murlocs. Because these murlocs are assholes. They like to run around and group in twos. See? I like to spawn in behind you. A lot. Oh my god, staff. That actually helps things. Kind of. Well, it's an offhand. Whatever, I'll be unarmed for a little bit. I don't care. Most of my damage is from wand, not melee. Everything is fine. Also, I need to zoom in a little bit so I can see the freaking wood. There's one. It's hard to spot among the foliage. Unless you're zoomed in for a bit. And my brother's awake. Yay. The eternal bear. I think improving intelligence also improves weapon skill gain. I can't remember. So actually putting intelligence on melee classes would help to a degree. Not as much if you put it on a caster, but still.
Need excellent. Thanks to you, I should be able to complete the order in time. To show my gratitude, I would like to offer some coin as compensation for your troubles. Thank you and farewell.
Offering or selling?
Well met. Be careful. King's honor, friend. For the Alliance.
Fine. Okay, thanks. I could put it on my pants. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Anything else that might stick around for a while? Probably the woolly mittens.
What?
Okay, cool.
More work?
Flee. I'm loving it.
The Defias gang in Northshire wears burlap masks, but the Defias in Elwynn wear linen, which I can use to make fine linen goods. Bring me red linen bandanas, and I'll use them to fashion something for you. Defias gang members have camps pocketed throughout Elwynn.
You heard of this? Don't forget to skin your sheep. They sometimes have wool. And Wool is good frickin' shit.
King's honor.
You have confirmed my fears, adventurer. The Murlocs are a threat we cannot ignore. Tell Marshal Dugan of Malachi and Rolf's deaths, and report to him that the Murlocs in eastern Elwynn cannot be contained by our current troop presence. I know we don't have many troops to spare, but hopefully Dugan can find someone. Thanks a lot for the help, adventurer. Something in the forest must be making these animals so bold. Whatever it is, I hope it stays there. Looks to me you've seen quite a bit of combat in your time, adventurer. If you haven't already, you should report to Gryan Stoutmantle. He heads up the People's Militia aimed at protecting the farmlands of Westfall. I bet he could use your help. You can usually find him in the stone tower on Sentinel Hill just off the road in the middle of Westfall.
We got anime sounds in Diablo. It's fun. Oh, Westfall did it first try. First flute. What the fuck? Taking risks. that's done for me. That's interesting. Very true. As a hunter. I don't normally comment on character names, but that one's special. It is just slightly special.
You need. These are nice bandanas, if a little rough. Here you are.
Yeah, keep my default. Because this one's worth more. I like money.
I buy and trade. Go with honor, friend. Need help? Light bless you.
You know what? I'm gonna make some bandages. Okay. Well, I've got a meeting with Yay! Woo! conversations with brother. Loch Modan. Moving along. Yeah, I think that's enough bandages for the foreseeable future. Let's not pull the spiders. Ever. Or the kobolds. Or gnolls, rather. No gnolls, please.
Hail, adventurer. I am charged to patrol this stretch of road. Although the road is safe for now, I've seen gnoll encampments to the north and east of here. Lakeshire must know of the gathering gnoll force. Report to Deputy Felden in Lakeshire and tell him of the gnolls. Do this, and I'm sure Felden will offer you a scout's wage. Felden's usually inspecting the area south of the bridge to Lakeshire.
Than this. Because there are a lot of people out questing, but I don't know, I'm not doing it in peak hours, so I'm not doing this run in peak hours. So it's a bit more risky.
There are Red Ridge gnolls that close to Elwynn. They may be poised to advance into our homeland. Soon the people of Lakeshire may not be the only humans under siege.
Stormwind.
Here is your pay, though you bring us dire news. And it comes at a bad time, for we are ill-equipped to deal with it. We don't have men to spare, but something must be done about those gnolls you reported to me. Scout Southern Red Ridge for gnolls. Harry them, kill those you can, and report back to me with a count of their numbers and an assessment of the threat they present. You may find those gnolls camped all along the southern road of Red Ridge. Do this for the Stormwind Army, adventurer, and you will be rewarded.
How?
Here is your payment, and while you're here, take a look around. I'm sure we have a potion or other trinket you'd find useful.
Actually, I have a macro for that. And I reloaded UI. Okay, whatever, I don't care. First off that. Second off this. And, yeah. Okay.
Welcome to the Bank of Stormwind. We offer financial accounts and safety deposit
This
boxes for
way.
valuable items. Do you already have an account with us, sir?
Useful in dungeons. Well, I don't plan to raid.
Welcome to the Bank of Stormwind.
Screw it, just
We
take
offer
it.
financial accounts and safety deposit boxes for valuable items. Do you already have an account with us, sir?
Use it in those. Oh shit, there's an elite and I have to kill it. Moments. Like Hogger.
Help you find best deals in all of
Like I
Stormwind,
said
my friend.
before,
Won't find any
dungeons,
better. Now, what can I
probably a
help you
better
with?
choice.
Farewell.
Okay. Alright, back to Goldshire. Where the things happen. Alright, I'm gonna reload UI again. While I take a stand stretch. Let my butt sag and return circulation. Okay. My butt must rest from being sat upon. Reloading UI will also reset the Wikara's timer thing that I've got. So actually at the beginning all I had to do was reload UI. Didn't have to log out and back in. Oh no.
Greeting.
This news is troubling. Already our defenses are stretched thin, and losing Rolf and Malachi to those Murlocs put us in an even worse position. If things don't improve, there will be fighting in Goldshire by the week's end. For your shrewdness and valor, I have a marker here that is good for 1 piece of armor. I want you to take it to Sarah Timberlane at the Eastvale logging camp. Give her the marker, and she will fashion the armor for you. And after you receive it, adventurer, use it in the defense of Elwynn. The Eastvale logging camp is beyond Guard Thomas's post to the
I'm only
east.
13 and I've
Kobolds
already
at the
trained my
Jasper Lode mine, you
spells
say?
at
Curses.
12. What the
The
fuck?
situation is worsening by the minute. Thank you for the
Fuck
report,
off.
adventurer. But I wish that the news you brought was good news.
The garrison on our western border sends word of increasing gnoll and thief activity. They're requesting we send more Stormwind soldiers, but we just don't have any to spare. If you can help, we could use it. Go and speak with Deputy Rayner at the Westbrook Garrison and see what he needs done. The garrison is down the road to the west. After you cross the bridge over the small brook, it will be to the right.
You got them. Good show. Now just one moment while I concoct the potion. Take this invisibility liquor to young Maybelle. It should last long enough for her to visit Tommy Joe.
Oh, jeez. The yawns. Into this 20-year-old video game where things and stuff are done for almost no reason. Son of a bitch. Sorry, I'm fussy. Game make me yawn, me make not yawn, me want energy, vitality. None of these have been looted. Great. You're a dick.
Oh, my. I feel guilty deceiving my family, but my feelings for Tommy Joe are too strong to ignore. Thank you, adventurer. I'll drink this liquor as soon as I have the chance and sneak away to my love. And for you, please take this.
Just take them off my hands, please. Yeah, so the VODs for this playlist are not in order. Always fantastic. This playlist of speedruns from AGDQ this year. Not in order.
Thank goodness. That pig was getting so big she'd have eaten our whole crop. Thank you, adventurer. Now, do either of these suit you? Oh, you found it. Thank you, dear. Here, take this. It was my husband's, and he always said it was lucky. If only he didn't forget it on his last campaign. Asterisk sniff asterisk.
We can get rid of the excess now. Only really need a couple stacks of potion to get through the start of the game for any character.
Have a good one.
And I'll shuffle off the stack I have left. Just get through the early game, you know? Then pay it forward. Yeah, my brother's playing in the other room. Same game. Not recording. It's cool. Half the reason why
I
I
can't
don't
believe the
stream
officials
on
in
my phone is
Stormwind sending the bulk of our
the other
army
half is
abroad
that I don't
when
want
our
to
home
lag
front
out
is under
either.
so much pressure. With thieves coming from Westfall and gnolls encroaching from the east and west, it's a wonder Stormwind itself isn't besieged. Marshal Dugan sent you, huh? Well, you're not from the army, but if Dugan sent you, then
Where are
that's
we
good
on
enough for
this?
me.
Oh yeah,
Our
we're an hour and a
situation
half
is,
in.
to say the least, a stressed one. I hope you can give us a hand. Gnolls, brutish creatures with no decent business in these lands, have been seen along the borders of Elwynn Forest. A large pack of them, many more than we can handle alone, have infested the woods south of the guard tower yonder. Another group has infested the areas near Stonecairn Lake to the east. The Stormwind army will commend whomever helps kill them. Bring me their painted gnoll armbands as proof of your deed.
We could farm the gold pickup schedule, but I don't know, after a while it becomes not all that important. If I do end up picking it up, then I'm probably going to end up picking up the other extra quests. Where are you? There he is. Hogger ain't that bad. Okay, here we go. I will potion. That's how it's done, apparently. Just don't panic. You'll be fine. And even if you're not fine, it's just a game. There's another auger. Oh my god. No, I'm not gonna tangle with that yet. Wherever. That'll just exist. Okay? Let it exist. Warlock, I would hit this with void berry. Just totally wreck every camp. That's not happening this time.
Hello. See you later.
Well met.
Ah, well done. I was starting to think no one would take down that monster. Here you are, adventurer. And thanks. That knoll was giving me a headache the size of Blackrock Spire. For your shrewdness and valor, I have a marker here that is good for 1 piece of armor. I want you to take it to Sarah Timberlane at the Eastvale logging camp. Give her the marker, and she will fashion the armor for you. And after you receive it, adventurer, use it in the defense of Elwynn. The Eastvale logging camp is beyond Guard Thomas's
Alright,
post
now
to
I
the
can make
east.
my rod, which I will.
What are you looking for? Be careful.
Don't mind the noise. UI errors are happening. They are part and parcel of any add-on crazed playthrough.
Good day to you.
Did I have anything to sell to you? No.
See you around.
Okay. Good enough. Just a brief stop in Westfall, and then I'm probably gonna hearth the lock in this guide because reasons. I'm probably gonna take an hour break before my meeting starts. Yeah, this session's only going to be 2 hours, but I'm going to try for a 3-hour session after the meeting. This is a symptom of me having to perform audio.
Need help? I see you've been busy. You have our thanks, adventurer. Light bless you.
At the earlier part of this recording. We don't need mangies. We don't really need their meat anymore either. I will fight them if they fight me, though. Because I do need loot.
Loads of thanks, adventurer. As I was saying, these parts aren't fit for honest folk anymore, but if things get better, then this deed will let us reclaim our land. I don't have much to offer you, but here, take this. It was horrible. Verna woke me when she heard a ruckus in the fields. The fields were full of hooligans. We left in a rush, and I forgot to pack my pocket watch. Verna's PA gave me that watch on our wedding day, and I feel just sick knowing those thieves have it. I left the pocket watch in the wardrobe at the farmhouse. Look for the field of pumpkins to the west. You can't miss it. If you bring it back to me, I'd sure be grateful.
I never thought the day would come when I'd leave the farm, but the fields are overrun with thieves, and it's far too dangerous for us here now. As soon as Farmer Furlbrow gets the wagon fixed, we'll be on our way. Maybe you could do me a favor? Let me scribble down my recipe for Westfall stew. Please take it to Salma Saldine over on the farm yonder. The Saldine's farm is just beyond the fork in the road. Poor old Blanchy. Such a tired beast after all the work we put her through. I fed her before we left the farm, but we weren't expecting the wagon to break on us. If you could bring her a few handfuls of oats from the fields, I'd be grateful. I bet you could find some around all of the farms in Westfall, if you can steer clear of those horrific machines that have taken over. There are several farms southwest of here.
Look at what has happened to this place. These lands were once occupied by good farm folk, but the damn thieves have driven them all off. Not me, though. But it seems some harvest watchers have taken over the fields. If you're up for the work, I'd like you to go out and kill 20 of them. Come back when you're done for your pay. If you finish up with the ones in my field, clear them from the neighboring fields as well.
That Verna was always such a sweet lass. We'll miss her here in Westfall, but between you and me, she's a city girl at heart, and Stormwind will suit her just fine. But enough gossip, now we can make Westfall stew. The onions are peeled, the garlic is minced, the rosemary is crushed, the crust has been baked, the dillweed is chopped, the gravy is simmering. Now all I need for my famous meat pie are 8 Gortusk livers. Help me make some Westfall stew. Come back with the following ingredients. 3 stringy vulture meat, 3 Gortusk snouts, 3 murloc eyes, 3 okra.
Also, I think I'll keep each character below the stage of my current main, and below the stage of every other alt that came before them. Just so I can...
So my friend sent you here? How kind. Well, the Stormwind monarchy has abandoned our cause. Now it is up to the people's militia to keep the land free from corruption. If our cause interests you, I can put your combat skills to use in the name of freedom. The People's Militia has but one goal, to defend the lands of Westfall and return peace to our surroundings. Unfortunately, the price of peace is often blood. One of my scouts has brought word of a band of Defias trappers wreaking havoc nearby. I have reports of Defias trapper sightings near the Jangle Lode mine to the northwest, as well as at the Molson Farm and Furlbrow's Pumpkin Farm. If you seek to join our ranks, slay 15 Defias trappers and 15 Defias smugglers, then return to me. The band of wretches responsible for driving the good people of Westfall from the land call themselves the Defias Brotherhood. I need you to infiltrate this clan of thugs. We need to know who heads up the cartel and where they are hiding out. In Lakeshire, in the inn, there is a rogue by the name of Wiley who owes me a favor. Travel to Lakeshire in the Red Ridge Mountains, east of Elwynn, and find out what you can. Stormwind has abandoned us, a foul wind of depravity, rustles through the plains of Westfall. This was my homeland, and I will not turn my back on the citizens who choose to remain here. We, the former farmers, shall make our stand. Your task, should you choose to accept, is to patrol the grasslands of Westfall. Track down and slay the vile gnolls that seem to be working in conjunction with the Deadmines thieves. Bring me 8 gnoll paws, and I will reward your bravery. The Defias front is constantly shifting. I've been following their movements for quite some time now. On a side note, I've ascertained that many members of the gang can be tracked by the red leather bandanas they wear. Bring me 15 of these bandanas and I'll see to it you are rewarded.
You brought the picks? Great! I'll get these to my mining students. I'm sure they're eager to use them on the ore deposits of Loch Modan. Thank you for your help, adventurer. I am in your debt, but I hope this money will at least cover your travel costs. Prospector Ironband is heading an excavation of ancient ruins east of the lake. His progress has been slow lately, especially considering all the supplies we've sent him. Ironband's a stout, honest dwarf who values results, which has me worried that forces are at work against him. Go to Ironband's excavation and speak with Magmar Fellhugh. He manages the details of the site and will know why there's a slowdown. To get to the excavation site, go around the southern tip of the lake, then head east.
Great to meet you.
Get that next thing.
See you soon.
Whole city. Like I give a fuck. These to who? Oh. Okay, never mind. Give it to blah. Then give this to who? Roughly half of my earnings go elsewhere. Okay, so I think that does it for this particular session, but that's not the last session of the day. I will be picking up more mage gameplay after my meeting with classmates, and yeah. I will probably continue doing my mage today, and at least until he can get tailoring and start making tailoring stuff for other characters and bags especially. And that's basically the goal. Just keep on keeping on with the mage to a point. And yeah. So more to come.